on Weather Center Live.
And us. Hi there.
And us.
Welcome into Weather
And you're
Center
back.
Live.
Alex
I'm
is back, everybody.
We're reunited. It's
So
been a little while. People have said, hey, where are you and Dave? But you were on vacation, then I was on vacation. But now
right.
we are back just in time for Halloween week. Right?
Yeah, right. Perfect.
Here.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We are coming off of a very busy weekend, covering all that rain in Texas and Louisiana, and Hurricane Patricia's remnants delivered a heavy blow to parts of the...
Because you've got a lot more rain headed your way. This is tomorrow's forecast, so Tuesday into Wednesday. And it's all rain. 3 o'clock tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So whether you're a really early bird or you're going to go into work a little bit later, you've got rain. Rain at lunchtime, rain for the late day commute, and rain even as you head to bed tomorrow. Setup looks like this. We've got that tropical moisture, not just from Patricia, but also moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. Then another storm system moving east. And this new storm system is not going to just keep the rain into parts of the southeast, but it's going to draw that moisture up into the mid-Atlantic, also into the northeast. So by the second half of the week, the northeast and parts of the mid-Atlantic, you're going to get in on the wet weather as well. Tomorrow, generally across the southeast and the Midwest. Then on Wednesday, notice the Carolinas are dealing with the rain up into Virginia, all the way up into New England. By Wednesday night, parts of Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, western Tennessee, they'll finally begin to dry out, whereas parts of the northeast and mid-Atlantic will continue to get wet. Through Wednesday, this is what we're looking at. Plenty of areas with 1 to 2 inches. Western North Carolina, that terrain could lead to 2 to 3 inches. The highest totals, though, expected down around the Gulf Coast, the panhandle of Florida, where we could see 3 to 5 additional inches of rainfall, up to an inch across just about all of the southeast. In Charleston, South Carolina, it's rain for your Tuesday. Temperatures will be around 73. We'll warm up a bit, but still have to watch for thunderstorms on Wednesday. The next day, that'll be dry, and you'll actually see some sunshine. That comes on Thursday. So you got to wait a little bit before you got some nicer weather to go out there and walk King Street. Temperatures will return to the low 80s for your Thursday.
How about that? Huh?
Incredible stuff.
A picture's worth 1,000 words. Now, where are the remnants of Patricia now?
Well, you're looking at that moisture right now over parts of the Gulf Coast. Well, 30 minutes past the hour. Welcome back into Weather Center Live. I'm Alex Wilson.
And I'm Dave Schwartz. Well, you just saw images of the heavy rain and flooding, courtesy of the remnants of that hurricane.
Right.
That big, historic hurricane. And all of that rain is pushing east right now, away from Texas, bringing more of the same across the south.
Look at New York's forecast for those days I mentioned. Wednesday into Thursday, 3 a.m. Wednesday, early morning, still cloudy, but just in time for that morning commute, the showers begin to move in, and they're going to stick around through your Wednesday, even into the overnight and early morning hours of your Thursday. So be prepared for the wet weather troubles that'll come on the roadways. Give yourself some extra time to get to and from work on Wednesday and to work again on Thursday. Setup looks like this. We've got that tropical moisture, not just from Patricia, but moisture from the Gulf of Mexico as well. New storm system moving east. That's going to help to draw that moisture northeastward. So the mid-Atlantic, the northeast gets in on the wet weather as well for the second half of the week. In the meantime, today, tomorrow, it's parts of the southeast, then the Midwest. Tomorrow, notice Chicago, Des Moines, Indianapolis, Lexington, Kentucky. You've got the rain. By Wednesday, it's the mid-Atlantic and northeast, as well as the Ohio Valley that'll see the best chance of wet weather. Thursday, generally into northern sections of New England. That's where we'll see the steady rain, but showers as far south as New York City, as far west as parts of western PA and Ohio. By the time all is said and done through Thursday, this is what we're looking at as far as rainfall totals go, and a lot of the northeast is going to get about 1 to 2 inches, some spots up to 3 inches of rainfall. So a soaker of a period coming for you midweek, but things will begin to dry out after that. Boston, forecast Wednesday into Thursday. You've got the clouds, but by late Wednesday and into the morning hours of Thursday, that's the rainy time for you. So a lot of morning commutes, Dave, going to be affected by that wet weather.
Right, just like the afternoon.
All right, there you have it. And still more rain ahead for parts of the south central, south regardless. Let's talk tropics. It's just about 54 minutes past the hour. We want to start with a recap or a history lesson on Patricia. You remember this storm late last week. became a very intense, in fact, the most powerful hurricane ever, strongest hurricane on record, when it went from 85 miles per hour to 200 miles per hour in just 24 hours. That's a rapid intensification. Then it made landfall late on Friday, but as soon as it did, we saw that rapid intensification. Boy, did we see a rapid weakening and eventually dissipating 24 hours after landfall. So as quickly as this storm strengthened, it fell apart. Now we've got the remnants, what's left of that moisture from Patricia, bringing that flooding rain to parts of the south central and southeastern U.S. Tropical storm Olaf in the tropics currently with winds at 60 miles per hour, pressure down to 992 millibars. This is moving east at 22 miles per hour, but take a look at the forecast track for Olaf. Going to go out and hook right back to where it came from. As it does, it is expected to weaken. Tuesday, midday, 40 miles per hour. Wednesday, midday, 35 miles per hour. And then midday Thursday, 30 miles per hour. So kind of making that hard turn back to where it started as it weakens. Across the Atlantic and the Caribbean, not much happening. We've got a lot of shear in the northern part of the Gulf of Mexico. This is what you're looking at right here. Then we head to the Yucatan Peninsula, weaker shear that way, and that's really the way it stays as we go through the remainder of this week. However, now is not the time to let up if you live along the coast or think that you're not going to get a hurricane. It is still possible late in October and through the month of November to see named storms and hurricanes. So while they are much less common, Dave, they're not impossible. And some notable fall hurricanes include Hazel, Mitch, Kate, Wilma, and we all remember Sandy.
Oh, we all do remember Sandy. So, Alex, that's the way we have it right now.
All right.
Colder air, our next cold shot, not the cold weather of the age, though.
All right, so there's some good news.
Yeah.
There's a nice fall blast, right? Hey, Weather Underground, they're from Vegas next.
Bettis is in Vegas, so what stays in Vegas is on the weather channel.